Junkie, I nailed that, didn't I? Right on the dot. 0 seconds. All right, welcome in everybody. Everything that I will be running today is, hey Bat Mom, everything I'll be running today is pre-listed. I do have stuff in the buy now. I added a few things this week. Feel free to make offers. If you've never been here before, my name is Josh. I have the website beforetimes.shop, and it's more old stuff on there. And today, everything is 33% off. When I get through the auction items that start with 001, I will do a buyer giveaway. And then there's a few things that I pre-listed that weren't requests. I'll do those after the buyer giveaway, and then I'll do a few more buyer giveaways at the end. Hey, Reg. Today or tomorrow, whatever the end of the month is, I guess tomorrow is the last day to use your coupon codes for my website. If you won them, some people won 15 or 30 bucks off. If you use those today, everything is 33% off plus whatever your coupon code is. And they're going to expire. The ones that I give away today will expire at the end of July. And if you've never been to my shows before and you're a seller, feel free to advertise your shows. Just don't be ridiculous about it. I have hard enough time following the chat. Just keep the blocks of text to a manageable amount so I can see. All these items were requested by Whatnot users. I do previews on Friday evenings. They're usually at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then I post that preview video to my YouTube and to Facebook, and people can watch them, and they just send me screenshots. Send me screenshots, circle the mouse, say it, and that's all you got to do is just send them to me on Whatnot. And then I'll pull that mouse, take a picture of it, list it, and have it ready for Sunday morning. And that's what all the stuff is that says request in the auction tab. Everybody can bid on it. Some of the stuff has multiple people requested the items. You don't have to request it to bid. You don't have to watch the preview to bid. But this way, I know nobody else does it this way, and I'm weird. But it allows me to pretty much sell everything I run. And once I start, I can fly through the auctions pretty quick. And do the same thing for Wednesday. The preview is at the same time. It's just after the preview of my old stuff. I have these shelves full. Sometimes I do a preview in one of the other rooms. But Wednesday's ephemera. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and try not to take up too much of the day here. We can pre-bid. You don't have to stick around for the stuff. I'm not running anything that's not shown except the buyer giveaways. Hey, Dawn. Are you finding anything good, Dawn? Can we please move the clown doll? I thought we determined that Raggedy Ann wasn't a clown. If anybody else is triggered by anything in the background there, just let me know and I can move it as well. If you don't like monkeys, I can move it. Same with mice or pigs or anything. You okay, Bishy? It's okay, Bishy. You know, now I see clowns everywhere. because you don't like them. All right, we're gonna run this little guy. Should I read the show notes? Everybody should read the show notes all the time. You don't have to, butterfly. I don't think it matters for you. Butterflies in the garden. All right, here we go. This is a Knickerbocker Easter Bunny doll. I've had three of these in the past 2 years, and they're all in similar condition. And I'm just going to run these for 10 seconds with 5-second counter bid times. And here we go. It's running. Got his tag on there. Mini Easter ragdoll. Hey, purple. Thank you, Chip and Sissy. And the next item is this poodle. And it's still got the label on it. I don't know. It might be a Napco, kind of worn. But it's a spaghetti poodle. And it's in pretty nice condition. I saw one little spot of somewhere where I thought it was chipped just on the spaghetti. I'm sure there's other places because these things have so many little things on them. But I don't even remember where it was at. It's in pretty nice condition. Bishy said they were clowns. Let's not fight about whether Raggedy Ann are clowns or not. So there we go on the spaghetti poodle with the label, a marker on it or something on the bottom. Thank you, Rag. That one is yours. I've decided, Bishy, that excuse me, in my other room, in the IKEA shelves, I'm gonna have a clown cubby, but I'm gonna put a curtain over it. So I'll put all the clowns in the clown cubby, but it'll be obvious when I'm looking in there. Yes, we'll warn you. I don't know what this is. I'm sure somebody knows what it is. Might be an air freshener. It's got a paper label thing on the bottom there. I'm guessing it was an air freshener. It had a lobotomy. It's got a hole in its head. So on the mid-century poodle, lots of kitschy stuff today. If you're just joining me. It is running. You can scroll down through the pre-listed stuff. Thank you, Reg. Rag isn't having a show for like 2 whole days. Everybody's gonna go through rag withdrawal. All right, I don't think this is chipped. I didn't clean it. Most of the stuff I wiped down, I didn't even try on this one. JL Co. Because her dress is it's kind of soiled. His flocking, the blue is flocked. You can, and it looks like there's tape residue or sticker residue in the back of its head. You can go to town and clean her and the little puppy up in any way you want. Look, there's even cobwebs inside of her. As it sits right there. And the girl and her poodle are running. No chips or anything, but they need a bath. Thank you, Dover. That sold for the opening bid. It's funny, it had 3 requests for that. At $5 must have been the limit for everybody's willingness to clean that one up. It was. It would have had to sell for a lot more for me to want to get into cleaning it. The rest of the stuff, if it was kitschy stuff, I wiped it down if it was dusty. But uh, all right, Hershey's Cocoa Tin. It's a metal one. I don't know, 70s, 80s, something. It's empty, and that is running. And Bishy, I got you a probably Butterfly got you a. Thanks, Bishy. A Hershey's ice cream jar. The ice cream goo that you put on your ice cream. Some sort of embossed jar. Huge. Not huge as in that size because it won't go on my hand. But big and chunky lucite bracelet. And that is running. Thank you, Rag. And if you see something in the background that you want me to run, you can send me a message and I'll add it to the list for next week. Probably by the end of summer, I'll start doing some scanning shows for you weirdos that like to sit through people scanning shelves full of crap. I know I just offended you all. You guys that like the scanning offend everyone else, though. A little bit of tarnish on it, but it's nice decorative tin. Do I feel better now because I offended someone? I haven't confirmed that I offended anyone. Nobody's complained yet. I only feel better after they whine in the chat that I offended them. It's all textured and embossed. Unsigned. I don't know what came in it. Maybe nothing. And that is running. Nice shiny tin with a finial on top. Butterfly, you said last week that I offend you all the time. Nobody wants to take. Toss it over here. And if things don't sell, I'm deleting them. So you didn't place a pre-bid and you missed your item. Uh, Sorry, it's just easier not to have them sitting on top of all the other ones and then I don't have to scroll down. You're not sensitive. Sometimes you're sensitive. Made in Japan. It's got some crazing and crackling. I believe this is like wood and paper mache. Hand painted flowers on it. I don't know. It's probably about 10 inches long. Yes, it's beautiful. Reminds you of grandma's house. Stamp made in Japan on it. Thank you, Rag. If you guys aren't following Rag and Ribbon and have never seen one of her shows, uh, well, I'll give her a follow and check out some of her shows. She has a plethora of shows to choose from coming up. Yes, and she is co-hosting the July 10th Paper Parade Raid Train, an all-day, maybe 2 day. I don't know. I should know more about it because I'm in it. Uh, but it's ephemera and paper. I don't know, ephemera, paper, crafting paper, paper stuff. And the suburban bitch there, my mod today, she is also in that train. Anybody else in that train on July 10th? Huntley and Palmer's biscuit tin, pretty nice condition. Got a scratch on the bottom, but don't look at the bottom anyway. That is running. English, Scottish cookie tin. Sherry's in it. Is Sherry here? Thank you, Dawn. I absolutely hate raid trains. Um, I've bitched about them before a lot, but Rag asked me to be in it, and so I'm going to be in it. And all my items that day are going to start at $1. There'll be some decent stuff in there. Sherry's still sleeping. We should tag her and make her phone vibrate off her bedstand or nightstand. Unsigned, Sleepy Bunny, Blow Mold Bank. I forced you? I don't remember forcing you to be in a train. And that is running. Sleepy Bunny Bank. It's got the stopper, cute little blow mold. So what is the deal with these blow molds? If thanks, Reg. If I ripped the plug out of his butt and stuck a light up in there and it didn't say bank, the thing would be worth $40. Why does nobody want the blow mold banks? You do. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna rip his butt plug out and stick a candle bulb up there and sell them as an Easter decoration. Oh, come on. I have faith that you can get 3 out of that. Rag, I screwed up at an auction a month or so ago. They had blue mold turkeys. They had two of them, and I bid up to like $50 or something. And I thought you were getting like one or two, and you could choose. Here they sold the pair, and they sold for like $50 for the pair, and they were like pristine. I had one of these last week. I do not have more. So if you left my show last week downtrodden and dejected because you didn't get the happy waving bunny bank, you have one more chance. A little bit of paint wear on the ears, but other than that, it's very nice. It's got the butt plug in it. Nice little cloth dress and ribbon. It's wonderful. I just saw one. I just saw one a week or so ago, Junkie. Stop saying butt plug. Stop typing it. It's running on the bunny bank. It's vinyl. You wreck. Yeah, Junkie. I just saw one of those blow molds a week or so ago. It was like probably a 4 foot tall one. I did not purchase it because I hate shipping those things. They're big. Hey, Moritz, how are you? How's it going in Germany? It's going well. From your perspective in Germany, how does it seem to be going in the US? Oh, that's tricky, Rag. From your perspective, how does it seem to be going in the US for us here in America? I don't know if you heard, but we're in the midst of 4 years of peace and prosperity over here. Nice wooden hand mirror. Look at all that wear from somebody holding on to it. Beveled glass, silvering's pretty nice on it. And that's running. Probably turn of the century or something. I've revealed myself too much already. It's Murica butterfly with a U. Thanks, Rag. The political is a bit crazy here. Well, I don't know. You, your your leaders don't paint themselves orange. Yeah, there's a lot of us that are not very happy over here right now, Moritz. Dundee jar. I don't know what the Dundee jar is. What's the Dundee jar? Is it in the buy now? Yeah, for some reason he thinks he can just send the military anywhere he wants into any city he doesn't like. I can't wait till he does it in New York City. They're gonna go crazy on him. Whoever has number 49 is the jar. I'm just going in order. Um, hold on. I'll grab it. See it? It's not really any more spectacular or less spectacular than the photos show. I guess he is more. They're gonna make it in the USA, and apparently it's gonna be gold. And see, the problem, Moritz, is with social media over here. I'm gonna run. Oh, I didn't pin it. The problem is with social media, all the people that support him, like the cult leader he is, they think that they're in the majority when they're not. And he thinks he's going to get all these people to buy these phones, and nobody's going to do it because I'm running this guy. Nice condition, Cocker Spaniel. The Trumpers are not going to just ditch their cell phone plans that they've got to pay for 5 years to buy a gold Trump phone. Oh, yeah, right. You'll probably be able to pay for your monthly bill with the Trump coin. Oh, I'm not a supporter now. There's some people here that are, and we love and tolerate them despite their poor decisions. Collapsible basket does all sorts of bendy things and whatnot. I think it's an egg basket, and that is running. Butterfly does not want to be deported. Yeah, we're orange inclusive. That's a good one. Greg. He doesn't have any general knowledge about anything. The problem is his supporters don't follow him enough. I stopped following him this term. The first term, I read every tweet, I listened to every speech, I watched every rally, and it's embarrassing to admit that because the Trump supporters didn't even do anything that remotely resembled that much following of him. It's unintelligible. I don't know how the people that translate him into other languages can even make any sense of what he's saying. I think a puppy dog or something nibbled on the tail, but it's not bad. 1978 Royalty Industries, I think is what it says. There's no stopper on the bottom. You have to rip his head off, I think. I don't know if that's true or not. And that is running. I think it goes beyond that more. I think it's just that he only cares about his own self-interest and doesn't really care about anybody else. Thank you, Rag. And he's been that way his whole life. He just everything he does benefits him, and if it doesn't benefit him, or he doesn't think it's going to benefit him, then he doesn't do it. They're currently voting on a on the budget bill. He calls it his big beautiful bill. And there's going to be a whole bunch of people that are on Medicaid that are going to be very upset when they find out what it does for them. It was a child. It was some sort of animal that chewed on it. Another blow mold bank. It's running. The coins won't fit out its butt, so you'll have to rip them open. Yeah, Moritz, I like when people come on occasionally. I used to talk to a lot more people overseas um, on my website. Thanks again, Reg. Uh, I'd get a lot of phone calls and I'd talk politics with people, but I don't get many phone calls anymore. There's so much integrated into chats and texts and stuff now that you don't get too many actual phone calls. I'm just going in order, pre-loved. Little ceramic dog, probably a toothpick holder, maybe a vase, and that is running. You can pre-bid on anything that's. Now I'm going in order, as in alphabetical order, so I don't have to scroll down. And because that's what I do every week. It allows me to go pretty fast as long as I don't start ranting about orange men. So this is a Ford wrench. It's got the Ford logo on it, decent condition, a little bit of surface rust, and that is running. Thank you, Bethel. Moritz, if those videos amuse you, I don't know if you've seen the ones that Jordan Klepper does. His are pretty good. He goes to Trump rallies and asks the people questions. So this is, it's like trunk hardware with a skeleton key that fits it and some brass things. It's got some age to it, but it's made to look antique, but it's just vintage reproduction hardware. Hey, Ghost. And that is running. Ghost Moritz is from Germany, and he hears bad things about the state of politics in America. Thank you, Rag. Okay, what's this? We got the Scotty Dog bookings. Okay, these are really nice here. Mr. Bishy was born in West Germany. I assume you had American parents, Mr. Bishy, and that you're not here illegally. I, I- the typical high school in American films, especially teenage comedy films, is probably right here. I'm on number 20. Very nice condition on these. You get both of them. No chips or anything. You get both of them, and they're running on a Scotty dog bookends, made in Japan, mid-century. Super, super cool. Very kitschy. Thank you, Rag. Knives. No, I don't think I have any knives. There were some knives in the preview, but nobody requested them. I I do have some dice to send you though. Did Bishy show them to you? They're like microscopically small. All right. This is an antique Delft clock. It was serviced at some point. I don't have a key for this. I said that in a preview. I don't have any idea whether this works. I tried about 6 different keys that I could find, and I don't have one that size to test it. And I didn't try to wind it any other way, but doesn't have a pendulum. But it's porcelain enamel with blue and white Delft type scene uh, from Holland with windmills, and that lady's carrying buckets, and it's just a wonderful old clock. And that is running. And it is a key wind right there in the center. Thank you, Rag. And the next one is a recipe box. And this thing is full of. Thanks, Rag. You're awesome. Rag, you'll have to if you have an outlet for Delft stuff, uh you have to text me. I I probably have access that I could have a small, large, enormous quantity of it. Uh I know it's not super popular now, um, but it was when the person bought it. So there's handwritten stuff, there's clippings. It is jammed. Look how tight that is in there. You get the tin. It's an Ohio art tin in pretty nice condition. A little bit of rub wear in places, but the whole lot of estate recipes go with it. And that's running $5, 10 seconds. Good deal, Rag. Thank you, Rag. Rag, there's enough recipes in there that you can split that into like 5 different lots for your different raid trains, little tiny stacks of them, and then sell the tin by itself. Not telling you how to live your life, but usually the in the ephemera sales, the recipes go for more than that. I think you'll be good with that. That's right. Check out her July 10th paper parade raid train. Another spaghetti poodle. He's carrying a cart or a rickshaw type thing. It's got a part of an original label on there. I don't see any major chips, but with these, it's so hard to tell because I got so many little things. A little bit aware to the cold painted accents in places, but very nice condition, very mid-century. That little planter is running, and it's clean inside. Doesn't look like they ever planted in it. Thanks again, Rag. Rag, you were out to an early runaway lead in the most fun to package order today. You've only got 24 bookmarks. I, Rag, I keep telling people to go bookmark your July 10th Paper Parade Raid Train show, but they don't listen to me either. Rag had a show the other day that was like 3 hours long or something. And every single person that came in, like Wicked Sherry, hey, Wicked Sherry, give me a follow on my July 10th Paper Parade Train. She'd do that to everybody that came in. And she got like 3 bookmarks. So we got a china doll head or porcelain. Got a piece of paper up in there. Oh, I can't reach it. Says something on it. I don't know. Got a hairline right there. You can see it. Obviously, she has no body or arms or legs. It's just a head. Tweezers. I don't even know that I have tweezers at my disposal. It's we're gonna run it. It'll be a mystery for the buyer. Oh, I think I got it. It says donated by Howard Carpenter. Mr. Bishy. That was an inappropriate comment. They did not make it through the censors. I don't understand Google's AI or whatnot's AI is pretty accurate there if they're catching things like that. It's like it knew your intent. I have doll heads hanging on the one holly bush outside. They burnt in a fire. Okay, somebody glued a little tiny deer to a little pebble. It's beautiful. It would look good in your printer tray. And that's running. I think they're ceramic deer. Thank you, Wicked Sherry. Wicked Sherry, are you in the July 10th Paper Parade raid train? Yeah, she sniped them. Oh, this is. I have more bookmarks than you too for some reason. Malin or something like that. Hand painted this. Nice little stamp box. And you can use it for butter. You want to cut up your butter into little tiny pieces and stick in there. I don't think anybody will use it for stamps. And that is running. Signed by the artist who painted it in there. I don't even know if they sell stamps like that anymore. They come on rolls and sheets now, don't they? Thank you, Rag. Oh, this little girl was just adorable. Thanks for the follow, Susie Q. Oh, you're just gonna stack old stamps. Good idea. You didn't buy it though. You can buy it from Rag in her July 10th Paper Parade Raid Train show. So she's squishy. Anacona, I guess is how you say that. Very cool little her tushy shows. Yeah, her dress doesn't really. Oh, there we go. I guess it does if you push it down. That's better. She's running. Looks like she needs her hair brushed a little bit, but she's in nice condition. Made in Hawaii. Thank you, Bath Bomb. I have started listing some things for my next military show, which is scheduled. Uh, for any of you that actually click on the profile and other shows and bookmark things, I do have a military show scheduled. Art mark, just a decorative wall hanging, mid-century, probably 1950s, 60s. Ceramic, looks like a music note. And that is running. Thank you, Rag. Okay, we got a swan planner next. I don't know. This is probably just some generic swan planner. Your whatnot code, no, the whatnot codes are now lasting forever. If you've won one in the past, I'm just going in order, filigree. You can pre-bid if you want. That's the way I do it every week. And if I go out of order, then somebody that was waiting might have missed it. And uh, okay, here we go. I'm gonna run this. It looks like Royal Copley or Shawnee, but I think it's just a generic. But it's in nice condition, no damage. Nice mid-century swan planter, ceramic. Thank you, Rag. All right, this might need oiled up or something. It pushes down, but it doesn't. It's kind of sticky. I had it going better. You're probably not going to use it to spray anything anyway. But it's an old brass spritzer, atomizer, whatever you call them, and that is running. Yeah, my Thanksgiving purge show. That's when I lower the price on everything that I ever ran that didn't sell to $1, and we go buck and go all day long. Thanks, Rag. So if you're not doing anything on Thanksgiving, or if you hate your family, uh, you can join me all day long and get some really good deals on antiques and vintage collectibles. Last year's Thanksgiving show, it was the show. I've never lost so much money on in one day in my life. It was cash flow, but I already have a show scheduled, Butterfly. You'll have to go by yourself if you get invited. So La Polina cigar box, kind of pocket sized if you've got big pockets. Litho tin cigar box. Well, Junkie, the thing is, well, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I mean, I don't like things not selling, and the stuff that I list, like this, I'm just gonna delete it. These request ones, but the stuff I pre-list, uh, it's already pre-listed and all the work's done, and I don't know what to do with it. I guess I could. I can't turn it into buy now because I keep them in separate boxes and. Oh, Susie Q. I mean, I have some, but I I'm sure I have some, but it's not like if you want to text me, um, I can look at some point. I can't look in the middle of the show though. I don't have any just sitting on a shelf here in front of me. God shall supply all your needs or all your need. Philippians 4:19 Bible verse. It's like an old celluloid button, only it's huge. Dated 1937 on the back. I did not realize the thermometer was broke. It's under plastic, but I don't see any fluid in it. Either that or it's a mercury and I just can't. I don't see any breaks, but I don't see any fluid in it. And that is running. I don't know, Bishy. Ideally, I wouldn't have that many mistakes for my purge show, and it would be a real short auction. I don't know how many I've got listed so far. Thanks, Rag. Oh, check out this thing. Look at this rug beater. It's massive. It's like somebody made it out of cable or something and flattened that end. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people got smacked with a rug beater before, but this would hurt like hell. Got some got some weight to it. All right, we got a piece of garden. I'm pretty sure the rusty rug beater would hurt worse than a garden hose, but yes, garden hose do not feel good. This is a combination wall safe bank or whatever. It has a combination. I think it's 12 and 3. I don't know why I'm dicking with it. It opens. The combination's right there. But you can take that out and put your own little picture in there if you want. Kind of a toy bank. That is running. Thank you, Rag. Okay, the next item is 3 decks of cards. I did not count these. I did not take them out. I assume that's what's in these decks. And I'm not going to count them or anything like that. The Russell's Puzzles, Car Cards, and Russell's Riddles. I'm guessing they're from like the 60s or 70s. Oh, we got, see, I didn't even look at them. Got fossilized and rubber bands in there. What changes a lad to a lady? Hormone replacement therapy. So you get 3 decks of them. That is running. I have not found any money in the banks yet. Thank you, Junkie. I should have showed the backs of them. They're probably, oh, the backs just have, oh, look at the backs. They're adorable on the carves. And that's the optimism we like, Junkie. Heavy Metal Gaming, welcome in. It's a little trinket box or ring box. It's shaped like a teapot. Oh, it's got price tag residue on the bottom. Oh my. You can take it off if you want. Nice condition. Got some age to it. Teapot trinket box. Thank you, Reg. Do any of you guys from other states have the what do they call those things, butterfly, where they game the skill games, parlors or whatever? Or is that just a Pennsylvania phenomenon? I don't know who made it. It's Delft. There's a pair of them. Candle holders. No chips or cracks or anything. And of course, they have windmills on them. A Skillsino, yeah. And that is running. In Pennsylvania, they've got these skill games, or like video games, poker things you used to play at a bar. But now they're everywhere. We drove by one yesterday. Thank you, Deb. We drove by one yesterday that was in. They converted storage units for one, and it had one little man door with no window, and a couple garage doors that were shut, and an open neon. It looked less than inviting. it, it is creepy. But what's creepier is the one in Brookville that's down in the other direction. They they've got one that's in an old dry cleaners, and it's this old Victorian building, brick building. It's only about, I don't know, 20 feet wide or something. It's got big display windows out front, but it's completely dark in there. The only light you can see is from the machines, even in the daytime. Another Delft one. This one surprisingly has no windmills on it. It's just got flowers. It's pretty. Signed by whoever made it. And that is running. Yeah, the one in Brookville that is dark, you drive by at night, you see some glimmers of light in there, but that's it. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. And there's like nobody ever at it. I mean, we already have like every gas station, every grocery store has Pennsylvania Lottery, and they've got multiple machines in all of them you can go and play. I don't know what kind of clientele these places get to have the Skillsinos. Neiman Marcus. Soft. It's a coat hanger, clothes hanger, lingerie hanger. Nice condition. It's got the Neiman Marcus ribbon on it. What? Did I offend the Skillsino frequenters? I can't have offended too many of them, because if they're addicts, they're already sitting at a Skillsino and not watching my live stream, buying stuff. Thank you, Rag. Oh yeah. It was more of a rhetorical question anyway. But there's got to be some people to go to. And the next item is this.
So hot in the sun.
Hot in the sun.
The truck in the best sun ever. And I told you, they didn't want those machines confiscated, so they stored them.
only 75 degrees.
Okay.
What it says.
100.
Bishy says hi, butterfly.
I'm 175.
I don't know what this is. This is the way I found it. She's like, I don't know. She's got this thing in her back, crack. Get that chunk out of her. There's rust, but it's not magnetic. Whoops, that had a little girl on it. It's just spelter or white metal. It's kind of creepy. And it's like not a lamp because she doesn't have a hole anywhere else. I'm gonna run it. It's running. I have not been having any luck selling anything from the Buy It Now during my shows. Has anybody bought anything from there here today? Nobody has made offers for weeks. No offers. I've been selling stuff from the Buy Now during the week when I'm not having shows. Alrighty, this next one I think is just a dresser box, more Delft. Um, Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. It's like teeth. Oh, it's a nice condition. Old iron shaped box of some sort. No damage or anything. Nice condition. And that is running. Thank you, Rag. Alrighty, this one is a nice old celluloid button frame. With a little girl in it with tinted flowers around the outside. Very nice condition. The gold wash is off a lot of the back of it, but it stands up. The frame of the stand works. Very nice early 1900s celluloid picture frame. And that is running. And it's got a cute little girl and roses on it. A lot of times these you find these and they're just old women or old men that are like, meh. But that was a cool one. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. And the next one is this table lighter. Shaped like a horse or a rook. Maybe it was like a whole chess set and you could get a whole bunch of them. I don't know. A little bit of rust on the lighter. Needs fluid, probably wick and all that stuff to make it work, but pretty nice condition, redware. Little cold painting lost on the accents. No chips or anything though. And that's running. Okay, Bishy, thanks for stopping by. Thank Thank you, bath bomb. All right. Tiny Delft Dutch shoe trinket box with the requisite windmill on it. And it comes with a tiny little windmill inside. I don't know if it's supposed to be in there or not, but that's where I found it. It was inside, wrapped up in some crepe paper, tissue paper. So we're going to stick it back in there. Well, I will have to remember that the next time I see one of those women. And that trinket box is running Delft blue and white with a little windmill inside. Thank you, bath bomb. I guess having a woman at the bottom of your banister like that would prevent kids from sliding down it. All right, Big Bird bookshelf is next. I don't see a date or anything on it. I'm guessing it's from the 80s, but I don't know. Now this comes completely apart. Um, I wiped it down, but it could use a little bit of a scrub if you want to display it nicely. But it's there's the thing. No, no date. Just says Funkin' Wagnalls, Muppets for Funkin' Wagnalls. All this comes apart. They just pop out of the little things there, and that's probably how I'll ship it, depending on what everything else you get in your order, whoever buys it. But it's 4 pieces, snaps together. I got it together, so if I take it apart, I think any of you should be able to manage putting it back together. And the Big Bird bookshelf is running. Thank you, Junkie. I think you can handle it if I take it apart. But we'll see what else you ordered. Yeah, I don't have the books though. I'll upload it to YouTube for you, and you can follow along, Junkie. So this is a Pullman, big ass stamp. They all turn pretty nice. I don't know what it was for, but it's got numbers and symbols and dollar signs and fractions and all that. And I have relatively big hands, so it is big. Don't have anything for size reference, but it's big. That's running 10 seconds. Got some finish wear on the wood handle. Thank you, Frugal Noodle. And the next lot is going to be a mystery lot of snapshots. I'm not going to show them. Don't go crazy or anything. Just a nice lot of, there's probably 50 or more old snapshots in there, probably from the 40s and earlier, for you to look at or craft with. And it's running. They're all different. They're not all the same photo of that chick or anything. Thank you, Dawn. I just missed something flashing up on the screen. If somebody bought something, thank you. I didn't see what it was. It flashed up there. I looked this up because I didn't know what it was. The consensus online is that it's a votive holder, but it's got some age to it. It's got the old Made in Japan label still on the bottom. Cool turtle candle holder. And that is running. No damage or anything. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. And I got another box of new old stock herbs. This is peppermint from Park Davis. It's a stimulant. But it's still sealed in there. It's full. It's probably 100 years old. I don't know that I would use it. But you can put it in your printer's tray though, and look cool. That one's running. Thank you, Bath Bomb. And here's the Dundee crock that somebody asked about a little earlier. There's no damage to it. Pretty nice condition. It's got some crazing to the glaze. But this is an orange marmalade jar. And it is stoneware. No lid. And no marmalade. That is running. From Scotland. Thank you, Jan. Oh, and Jan, you unlocked newbie status. And I didn't even bother saying anything about the rewards program. Does everybody know about the rewards program up there in the little crown thing? If you click on it, there's coupons if you bought something from me. And there's so many in there that you'll never run out. This is my favorite piece today. It's a sad kitty. It's a planter where you can stick hat pins in it or pencils or something. It's got an old Japan label on the bottom. It's kind of redware. Yes, this is my favorite thing. I don't think it's the most valuable thing that was out here, but it's my favorite. That is running on the sad key cat. Okay, dude. Thank you, Junkie. that is a cool junkie. What's funny is I think two of the most valuable items that were on my shelves did not get requested. Two that I thought were should have been the most valuable. I almost kept the kitty, but I have a small planter collection that I've been putting spider plants in, but that was a pretty small one on top the hole. So this is a Brin's made in Japan, 29 cents for this little guy when it was new. Two little funky squirrels, one sitting on the stump. No damage, nice condition. Thanks for the follow, McKenna. Squirrels are running. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. And the next one is a dried up bottle of ink. Well, I guess it's not dried up, it's just empty. There's some residue in there. Kind of neat graphics on it with the stars. Midnight black color. Old Carter's bottle with the lid. That is running. And if you just joined me, I'm just going down through the pre-listed stuff in order. When I get to the end of the 001s, thank you, Dover. I will do a buyer giveaway, and then I will go through the few pre-listed things I have. All right, this doll's missing all sorts of crap. She's old. I don't see any markings on her. She's got an old dress, which is stained. Maybe she never had any arms. The dress doesn't have any armholes. She was born that way. But she's only got one leg, too. Oh, see, she's an amputee. But nice old doll, except for she's a peg leg, but she's got no arms. Yeah, she's probably, I don't know if she's quite that old, but yeah. And her top is not attached to her body. She can do all sorts of weird stuff. Thank you, Dover. Dover will probably turn her into something beautiful or creepy. We got a Nashville souvenir thermometer, and this one's working. And it's got the fluid in it. That's why I should have put that in the description. Beautiful. I should have said she was a circus freak or show attraction, I guess. So it's like a bronzed color guitar, and it's got a working thermometer that says it's like 75 degrees in here. I apologize to any sideshow attractions that I offended. Nice condition. I'm gonna say it's probably from the 80s, but I don't know. Is that a possibility, Sherry? Would you like to do that? Thank you, Dover. Oh, you can't. You got red texted, Sherry. You can't say you'll sacrifice him. I think all the sellers on whatnot should form a union and demand our free speech and demand the free speech of our shoppers to say what they want. We can ban people if we don't like what they say. We can just ban them. Kind of ridiculous that obviously you weren't really going to physically do a ceremony and have a ritual and murder him. Mm, So yeah, medicine bottle, spirits of camphor, C.S. Woodhull Davis, a pharmacist from I don't know how you pronounce that, Groton. I don't know. Nice condition though. Cork top bottle, 8 ounces, no damage. Original paper label. It is running. I've seen movies, Butterfly, cartoons. Thank you, Dover. And next item is oh, I didn't get this perfectly clean either. A little bit of dirt in there. You clean a little bit better than I did. But these don't match. These are mid-century, uh, period appropriate, I guess, measuring spoons. But these originally these would have come with plastic spoons that were colored. It's got a thing you can hang them on the wall, but you're getting it with the anodized aluminum spoons instead of plastic ones because I don't know where there's plastic ones. So that is running on the little measuring spoon holder. Nice condition. Thank you, Dover. And we got a wall mount match holder next. Kind of shabby. It's got some crackled paint, some staining, looks like multiple layers of paint on it. Probably some kitchen residue. And you can, it's like farmhouse chic the way it is, or you can like paint it all up with your own design, I guess. Holds a regular size box of matches, and that is running 10 seconds. Takes the full size, like blue tip matches. Thank you, Ray. And here's the beaker, the turtle bank. This little guy's heavy. I don't know. They just come to me, butterfly. It's a bank. It's like a hippie turtle wearing some sort of hat with a bow on it. This is like some sort of ceramic material. It's got the stopper, but look, I poked it. I picked it. It's got a it's like got a glaze run right there, and it had one right there too. And I went like that and picked it, and it popped off. But it's not really damaged. So if you get it, don't pick at that. It'll do the same thing. But cute little bank. It's running. Thank you, Filigree Fairy. Thank you for coming to my auction too. You feel all that close. Start shotgunning the Mountain Dew Zeros. You'll feel better. Antique cork top medicine vial. It had sulfocardamom oil in it, which had balsam, sulfur, linseed oil, turpentine, and mineral oil. A little bit ripped on the label, but it's a neat old cork top with the cork medicine vial, and that is running. Yes, turpentine. It's good for you. Thank you, Dover. The next item is going to be a squished penny, and it's from the 1981 centennial of the Red Cross. And Bishy left, so we're gonna do a poll. All right, there's a poll. Who's still in bed? American Red Cross Centennial 1981 comes in the original holder and everything. And it's a real squished penny. And that is running. Yes, butterfly. Butterfly's being a busy beaver. She's still planting stuff. Thank you, Dawn. I know Dawn's not in bed. She said she was running around to on-site sale. She's probably looking for inventory. This is like July 4th week, isn't it? Nice wall pocket. 50 cents. Flower house. Very nice condition. There's no damage or anything to this. Nice planter. And they didn't plant in it, so there's not a lot of, there's no scale or anything inside of it. And that is running 10 seconds. The cool retro flower house wall pocket. Stick your hens and chicks in there and kill them inside your house. Thanks, Dawn. This next item is a Winnie the Pooh book, and I don't have the other bookend. It's a single bookend. Got the original tag on it. It's a Disney. It's nice condition, but it's only this one. You don't get Pooh's butt. And that is running. See, the other bookend has Pooh's butt sticking out of the other end of his hole, which is not accurate to that storyline. But thank you, Dawn. And who doesn't need an A1 silver plated steak sauce holder? It's a Goedinger or Godinger, however you pronounce that. And that is running. All right, Sherry, you and one other person are the only ones that are in bed. It won't let me end the show or end the. There we go. End poll. Thank you, Dawn. I'm gonna be busy packaging all this breakable stuff. Hey, Diane, how are you? Okay, this works. Gabriel, Goofy Trapeze, original price of 20 or $1.29 from Toyco. It's got the original price tag on there, dated 1977. So that is running. You guys that are into following people, give Diane Stein a follow. Diane Stein, 1967. She's a relatively new seller. She sells old stuff, and one day I think she was selling clothing. Uh, thank you, Dawn. And the next item is this George Washington bicentennial covered dish from the 1930s. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Rag. I'll give her a bookmark if I don't know. Do you have a show scheduled, Diane? Nice little trinket box, especially if you're into George Washington. 1932. This is all hand painted here. These like the pinstriping. I don't know who made it. Yes, it's glass. And that is running. You could store your joints in there. Thank you, Dawn. And the next item, and this is actually the last item of the request. And after I do this item, I'm going to do a buyer giveaway and then walk across the room with my computer and stuff while the giveaway is going and sell the rest from over there so I can reach the stuff easier. All right, so here's this. It's a Superstar Super Dart or Super Dart And there's 4 of these. And there's no real damage to them. Pretty nice condition. And they come with both rings, which will fold out if you fold them out. And they got the connectors. Ladybug. I will start those in just a few minutes, and I'm just going to go in order. Um, I'm going to run a giveaway after I run this item and move my phone and everything over to my other little area here. But 5 AC should be pretty soon. So you can get that whole set. Oops, I didn't pin it. Okay, here we go. Superstar, Super Dirt. And that is running. Real nice condition. I don't think anybody ever played with these. Some very light scuffing on the rings. No blood stains. Thank you, Ghost. Those are yours. Okay, got a buyer giveaway running. If you bought something, feel free to get in it. It'll be for a $5 Whatnot coupon. That it will be good for any of my future Whatnot shows. I will send them out after the show. It'll also be I'm reading your thing, Ghost, while I'm talking. It'll also be good for a $15 gift code to my website, beforetimes.shop. And today I'm having a 33% off sale on my website, beforetimes.shop. And if you've won a code in the past, if you use it today, you save the 33% off plus whatever your code was good for. Oh, these have metal tips. And they're pretty dull though, Ghost. You get a grinding wheel and you can sharpen those right up though. Sticking bone and anything. So getting the giveaway, I am gonna move my phone and everything over to my other little area while the giveaway is running. Feel free to look at my buy now and feel free to make offers on anything. And once I start the pre-listed stuff, I'm just gonna go down in order. So give me a couple minutes here. Anything you guys buy today should go out in the mail tomorrow. So you should have it in just a few days. Okay, now this stuff is pre-listed that was not requested, the stuff that I just pre-listed on my own. I'm only going to run the stuff that has pre-bids though. All of it should be priced very low. So scroll down through it, and if there's something you want me to run, make sure it has a pre-bid. Got 30 seconds left on the giveaway. I'll do 5AG first. Congratulations, Rag, you win. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start going down through these. Yeah, if you just join me, I'm gonna do the pre-listed stuff in order that has pre-bids. If you want me to run something, put a pre-bid on it. All this stuff is got low starts, and I'm not gonna show it all. And if it doesn't get bids, I'll just stick them in my Thanksgiving purge show that's on Thanksgiving. It's got some sort of monogram on it. Sterling silver. It's marked Sterling and it's got some sort of maker's mark. It looks like a W. It might be Webster. I'm not really sure. But it's got a little matchbox in there. And the matchbox, it's got some matches. Uh, it's wooden cardboard. It does not want to come out of there very easily, so I didn't force it out. I don't know if it's got advertising on it or not, but it's running. 10 seconds on the sterling silver little Vespa case and match holder. Yeah, and the monogram is kind of very geometric, so it's not real obvious that it's initialed. Thank you, Ladybug, and thanks for coming to my auction. So I'm just getting down in the order of pre-bids. The next one with the pre-bid is 5AG. And this is a Mark Sterling Cross pendant. It's got little marcasite crystals on it. And this also has a maker's mark that I don't know what it is and probably won't be able to see. Mark 925 and has a maker's mark down there on the bottom. If you zoom in, you might be able to tell. I can't. And that is running. Thanks for the follow, Rhonda. My next show will be Wednesday. And if you're not following me on Facebook, that's the easiest way at this time, anyway, to see what I'm selling. I post all my previews, which I do on Friday nights, to Facebook. Thanks, Rag. And then people send me requests for today's show and my Wednesday ephemera show for that. And after this show is over, I will crop that video down to just the ephemera stuff. And if you see something on my ephemera walls or table that you want me to run, Just send me a little screenshot request, and I'll list it for Wednesday. My Wednesday shows, I've been having pretty short shows, just doing the requests. I do them right before Cat's Dance Mom does her ephemera show every week on Wednesday. And my starts are only $2 for the ephemera. So this is unsigned. Aluminum metal there. Looks like a silver plated cross, probably. And the beads are mother of pearl or shell. So that is running on that rosary chain. Thank you, Rag. And AK is next, and this is an old Victorian mourning hat pin. A little bit of tarnish to the pin, and right there, you see that little non-black thread that's kind of brownish. There's probably a bead or two missing from there. They're like iridescent purple beads. And that is running on that Victorian hat pin. Thank you, Rag. And 6AA is another hat pin. And this is amber glass, and it's like faceted. And it's got a divot on top. I don't know if it had a jewel in there at one time, but there's no like glue residue or anything, and it doesn't have one now. But you could probably stick a jewel or a cabochon in there if you wanted to, but it looks fine without it. There is a little bit of roughness right there on the underside. And a little bit of bend right at the end. And that Victorian hat pin is running 10 seconds. Thank you, Rag. So, Rag, why did you have to reschedule my talk naughty to us? You're having some sort of special sale? Thanks, Rag. Is it going to be live streamed? Oh yeah. Nobody listens to me anyway, Rag, and there's not very many people here. But Rag and Ribbon is on Facebook, and she does live streams on there. In addition to selling on Whatnot, and she does some from the store she's in. I think it's called Esther something or other. Oh yes, two tallest. I just listed them all for that price. Make offers, and if you're on a PC, you can offer more off than you can on a phone, I believe. And if you don't get them done during this show, they'll be in other shows, and they will be in the marketplace as well. But sometimes it doesn't like to combine shipping in the marketplace if you make offers. But yeah, offer away. I looked a few of them up that had bigger prices on them because some of them were priced when I got them. Uh, I'm gonna run these Raymond sterling silver bases, cut glass tops, salt and pepper shakers. You get both of them. They're in nice condition. Oops, and they're running. Signed on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's not my fault if it doesn't combine. Thank you, guy, for Gefra, or however you pronounce that. Giefra. Yeah, I just clone all that stuff that's in the show today. It'll be cloned into the next show, and anything else I list. Um, in the meantime, will be in the buy now. But use a PC too, tallest, if you can offer more off. And I know most of them aren't going to sell for whatever I listed them for. I think I listed them all for the same price. Okay, we got, I don't know how you pronounce this either. Godinger or Godinger, I don't know. But it's a little hand mirror and it looks like a ribbon or like a bandana or something with a cloth tied like that. But it's signed, silver plated, nice condition. And that is running. Oh, rag. They're like anything. They're like stamps or coins. Uh, There's so many of them, and it's thank you, Ladybug. It's impossible to know off the top of your head what they're worth. Most of them are not worth very much because they make so many of them, but there are some that are valuable. I assume the ones that I had weren't real valuable. I did look up a few of them. I think some of them had prices like $28 or something on them. But if you look at the ones I have in the store, a lot of them are like commemoratives, like from Y2K and stuff, and they were like limited edition. They just make them because they know people collect them, and they must give them out when you come to the casino on those special days or something. So Green Depression, Vaseline glass, uranium glass, whatever you want to call it, flower frog, nice condition. It glows even better if it's not in the middle of the day. But nice glower. And that is running. The Vaseline glass flower frog. Oh, it shows. I should have like a marble or something to stick it in like everybody else does. I'm not prepared. Thank you, Bath Bomb. See, if I would have stuck marbles in it, I would have got an extra couple bucks. I know. Butterfly didn't bring me any flowers to stick in stuff today. Okay, 8AJ is the next one pre-bids. And this is a lot of 4 old purses. And these all have damage of some sort. Missing micro beads or some tears or something. That's why I said it was a shower. I didn't show it right, Ghost. That's why I whipped out the marbles. No, Bishy's hanging out with Mr. Bishy. Apparently, Mr. Bishy's got one of those jobs where you have days off or something, and today's his day off. Yeah, this the zipper works. It's like it's probably missing a bead right there. It's probably whoops, probably missing a couple little long ones right there. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not perfect. This one's missing some sequins right there. I don't have one of those jobs butterfly. I don't know what that would be like. It's a trade-off though. I don't have to do what a boss or a manager tells me that I have to work all the time. So decent condition, just a little sequin loss there. Good to give to your grandkids or your kids to play with. And this one, I think it's just got a little bit of plating wear on the gold wash there. Made in France. I don't really see any holes or anything. This is kind of a tapestry one. You're getting all four of these. We feel your passion in every show. Thank God I've been trying so hard to get that across to you guys. But this one's it's messed up. See the drawstring is out of it. The beads are coming off of that. But most of the beads are intact. And if you wanted to fix it, you probably could. But this is a real heavy, nice old one, but well, not nice because it's like that up there. But you get all four of them, one money. That was a lot of explaining for $5. So there we go. Black micro beads, the tapestry that I didn't know really what's wrong with. This one's missing the sequins. This one's pretty nice, missing a bead here or there. See, I shouldn't have even explained it. Thanks, Rich. Thank you, Bragg. You are awesome. That puts me in the $2 profit range on those. And that is it for pre-bids. I know this is rough, isn't it, Rag? What did I say? I don't know what I said. Here we go, Rag. We'll do some giveaways. If you win more than one, I'll combine them, at least the ones on my site, and you can buy yourself something pretty. Welcome in. I've sold everything I'm going to sell, unless there's something in the buy now that you want. That's what my Thanksgiving purge show is. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But it's funny. I flip around to some of these other shows, and there's some shows you go to, and they're like struggling even worse. And then you go to shows and you see them selling stuff for prices, and it's like, how the hell are they getting prices like that for the stuff? Does Ghost have anything scheduled? No, Ghost does not have anything scheduled. Send you a bunch of jazz tapes, Ghost. You can have another jazz show. Cassette Caravan, July 19th. There's a few people here. I'll try to remember to bookmark it, Ghost. Yeah, last week I don't know how long my show was. It was a similar length, probably a couple hours. I had just scheduled my shows for the next week during that show, and I repeatedly said to bookmark and follow and all that. I didn't get a single bookmark, not one, not even from the people that show up every week, and not even from Butterfly. And it like it's ever changing. What like my rag get in the giveaway. Oh, Ghost is here too. Yeah, Rag and Ghost getting the giveaway. I got two more of them. Yes, Butterfly listens from the garden. Nice. Rag's next show is, let's see, when's I think the second. Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Red, white, and blue jewelry. Rag and ribbon. And then Wednesday at 2:30, Christmas in July. Oh, so you only got two shows this week? Oh, slacker. Oh, you're at the lake. Do you have a boat? But you can't take the RV in the water. It's not like a amphibious RV that. Do you have friends that have a boat? you you could go to the water and watch everybody else on their boats. All right, give me giveaways if you want in. Ghost wins. All right, everybody getting the giveaway if you're a buyer. I'm gonna just let it run for here for a second. And anybody have any suggestions on who to raid to with our massive crowd of people? Rag, if you do a buy it now show, make sure I'm in attendance. I want to see how that goes, so I can heckle you. No, I just want to see how it goes, and I want to, because I thought about doing that, but I never have. I'm not raiding to him. I raided to him once, and he didn't acknowledge me. He didn't even do the thing. You know the drill. You can mention your show 3 times. He didn't do that when I did it. So screw him. I'm kidding. Green 13's a great guy. But I did raid into him once, and he didn't acknowledge that I did it. So I don't raid the Green 13. Texas Gypsy Vintage. I can do that. Yeah, I don't raid the Green 13 anymore, and I don't raid the Bree. She did the same thing. I raided into her, and she did say thanks for the raid, but that's all she said. She didn't mention my name or anything, and it was like, okay. I like to be fawned over, like some of the sellers that get rate do the raids. I'll Ghost. I watch him every morning. I watched him this morning. He does random rambling on Sundays where he gives advice to sellers. I just do it to get all psyched up for this show. Well, usually I have Ohio on, but apparently she must have went back to work or something. I didn't. She wasn't on this morning. All right, I'm pulling the winner. I will send you guys your gift certificate codes. Bath bomb's still here. Congratulations, bath bomb. I'll send those out here in just a few minutes. Uh, and we're gonna go to Texas Gypsy something or other. Thank you guys. Texas Gypsy Vintage. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.